Alright then guys, so we were having a little debate about Need for Speed and we figured why shouldn't we do a little review of what we thought of the beta, because
or just like randomly talking about this game.
there's two opinions we have so far. I think it wasn't so good.
And I think it's bloody great.
Yeah, so
Yeah, completely different.
let's start off with the first thing. Graphics.
Alright, listen. On the graphics, on the actual beta that we both played, right? I only played it for about 2 hours. You played it for a lot more.
I played it for 3.5 days, nearly 4 days.
Alright, 3.5 days, maybe 4 days, okay? You managed to somehow like pick this graininess thing that's going on.
Yep.
Right? That is pretty annoying, but you get used to it.
You kind of forget that it's there.
Yeah.
But judging by what they showed us at the gameplay thing that they did,
yeah, there was no graining.
It is not very similar to what they showed us. It's a lot worse. Not a lot worse, but
it might have been PC gameplay.
the cars did look too cartoony. Like, for example, when they transitioned from the cutscene into where you pick your car, where you pick from the Honda Civic, the BRZ,
on the
and all
actual
that.
game, yeah, it did look more cartoony.
That looked cartoony as fuck. I was like,
on
what
the
is this,
trailer,
PS2?
But on the trailer, it didn't look that cartoony.
On
it
the
was
trailer,
kind of
it
detailed.
looked proper realistic. I was like, what? No way. I was like, this can't be a seamless transition into
They
you
probably
picking your
airbrushed
car.
it over and like made it more
So,
real for the trailer.
That's a fault right there. They kind of fucked up. Graphics wise, it's good, but it's not good to the point. It's
Where
not
it's
good.
Amazing. It's not Forza.
It's obviously not.
You know,
I don't know,
there isn't
actually.
any PS3, PS4 games that have mad graphics right now.
The actual car graphics, like how the car looks, sometimes it looks like a PS2 game. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it looks like PS2 when you play Gran Turismo.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It looked bad.
It didn't look bad. It's not a horrible game. I'm saying it's great. Like, it doesn't really matter that much to a point. I know the handling you said was kind of bad for the cars and everything.
Handling
as well,
is what makes the game.
True,
It's what makes it or breaks it. For example, The Crew. When that first came out, everyone was hating on the game because the handling sucked.
Yeah, true.
No matter how big that fucking map is, no matter how good those cutscenes are,
the customization isn't that good. It's not that good. It's not that good.
That's our next topic: customization. The customization on Need for Speed,
It is
my
off the
friend,
hook.
is great. But what they allowed us to actually customize,
In the beta,
very small.
yeah, very small in the
They,
beta.
they didn't even allow me to change my exhaust system. I think I went up to level 20, and I couldn't rank up anymore.
Yeah, I did. Unfortunately, I didn't get enough time to play the game.
So
Yeah.
you could apparently customize so many things, but from the car that I chose, which was a Supra, I could only pick from 2 bumpers for the front bumper, one back
wing.
bumper, maybe 1 or 2 wings tops, 1 side skirt, and a couple hoods, like maybe three hoods.
I think in the beta, not in the beta, what am I saying? I think in the actual game, they will give you more.
Obviously, the game will obviously show more and give you more.
They'll give you more, I think.
But judging this as a beta, it sucked.
It did, yeah. It sucked bullshit. Because
wasn't
I didn't
very
get
clear.
a code. I didn't even get a code.
Alright, so customization, it is there, but they didn't let us actually customize anything.
Yeah. But the thing that I like about this customization, it's not like Underground. It's not like Carbon or Most Wanted, where you just pick bumpers and stuff. It's up to date now, if you know what I mean by that.
It is.
There, you can stance your car, you got camber angle, you got everything on there.
But
to
not
make your
enough
car-
camber. Not enough camber.
No, man, it's fine. It's good enough. You don't want your wheels sideways.
I want my wheels sideways to the point where that Civic looks like it's riding on boat wheels, man. Like the cheating GTA San Andreas.
You mean like that Toyota Celica, like on the internet with the wheels going? Yeah,
definitely.
With the fart can, like
Yeah.
I got
That's what I want to do to my Civic, man. Come on.
A Civic with a fart can, people.
So customization is there, but they didn't let us actually do it. The next point I want to talk about is how not clear it is. Like I was playing I was playing the beta and I was going through the story.
Oh, I see.
And I hit a certain mission, and then after that mission, I didn't even know I completed the story that they allowed us to play. I just carried on playing, doing side missions. I didn't even know that I completed it. They didn't even tell me. They didn't even have like a little thingy saying thank you for playing.
Maybe it
Need
was
for
on the
Speed.
little phone thing that you get in the game.
There was no messages on the phone.
No,
nothing. No cold messages. No bullshit. Nothing.
By the way, that phone thing that they had, that's pretty cool because that's what EA used to do in their older games. They used to have like a little T-Mobile thing going on. They used to have a contract with them, I think. I don't know.
While we're on the topic of story mode.
Oh yeah.
Have you played some story missions?
I played a bit of story, and I think it's great. It makes you feel like, you're
I agree,
part of
100%.
something, you know what I mean? There's music going, there's things happening, you're walking around.
Guys,
your character does not speak though.
That's one issue. If you guys didn't play it, by the way, you missed out. because this story is like a movie.
Yeah, I missed out because I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Literally, I was like, oh, I'm fine. The beta's alright. I've downloaded it. It's all fine.
Yeah.
I'll play it tomorrow
Oh,
morning.
and they didn't even tell us when the beta was gonna end. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Personally, what I would like to see from these gaming companies is when there's a beta or something, it should tell you instantly
There
as soon
should
as you
be
download
like a little news feed on the top left that pops up and tells you, oh, the beta's about to end.
There's
like
a
they
whole,
did in
there's
The
a whole
Crew.
thing, dude, for the PlayStation where they send you messages from PlayStation.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know. It's near the left side,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
And it's like feed or news
Yeah,
feed
yeah.
or something like that.
It
I
is,
don't know.
it is.
Why don't they just use that?
Dude, I don't even know. But
And
the
just
story,
say, hey, Need for Speed ends here, this ends there.
the story itself, the cutscenes feels like you're in a movie, man. It feels really
It
good.
makes you feel like you're playing one of the old Need for Speeds. Like you're
Nah,
starting with a shit car.
I disagree. It makes you
No?
feel like you're in a movie that's up to date.
No.
Feels like something
Nope.
different.
Nope. Do you remember how Most Wanted started?
It was okay,
You had a sick car, right?
and then took it
You
away
get
from
into some shit. You meet that guy.
He scratches
Razor.
your car.
Well, he doesn't. The black guy does.
The cop does, yeah.
The black guy. Yeah. He's a good actor, by the way. He should. I wish he's in this.
Yeah.
You know what? That would make my day if he's in this Need for Speed, and he does the same thing. Scratches your car.
But yeah, about the story, character development. There's none so far. We just get into like a
Alright, let
story.
me tell you something funny in Need for Speed that I've noticed.
Go on.
In the beginning, you're in a car, boom, right?
Right.
You just did something cool. You're in this Ford Escort. There's this black guy next to you with like some fluffy hair. I don't
Yeah.
know. He's there, right? You see him. He's actually talking. He says, "Oh, dude, you did some cool stuff."
Yeah.
The skinny guy in the hoodie with that expensive
With the
jacket,
hat.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He's on the window, right? The guy
Yeah.
who's sitting in your car, you don't even know.
I know.
In another cutscene, you see him talking about some rims. You just see him pointing at the rims, going like this and moving his hands. and
Yeah.
just- I'm like, why are they not talking to each other? Do you see what I'm saying? Why can't they let us interact in that situation? A bit
Yeah.
like Bethesda, where they do the little ring,
Yeah.
where you can pick your like.
Well, let me tell you why they didn't do it.
Go on.
Because it's too much effort. They can't do that.
Okay,
They
no,
spent
no, no,
2
no, no,
years.
no.
They
No,
bragged
no, I
about
think that's
spending
bullshit.
2 years. How can you brag about spending 2
crap.
years on a game? What the
Oh my God.
fuck, EA?
I'm
2
not
years.
defending EA anymore. Fuck this shit.
Dude, Call of Duty spends 2 years and their game sucks. Now they're spending 3 years. EA need to step up the game and spend like 5 years on a Need for Speed and actually make it
Listen.
good.
Listen, what I would do if I was a game developer, I would try and work on my game as much as possible. Doesn't matter
Exactly,
if I'm the
man.
publisher, alright? Because they're not making the game. EA isn't making Need for Speed.
Yeah.
Or are they?
You know what? I don't even.
Isn't it Ghost? I think they're called Ghost or something.
Yeah, they're
Development
called
team.
These Nuts.
Ballsack. Yeah. And they're making their game, right? I think, maybe. Or it could be EA.
Maybe,
If
I
EA
don't
is a
know.
publisher, then yeah, they're making the game. The other company is.
I don't
But
know,
they should
man.
spend more time making their own game good so they don't have to put shit later in.
Alright, I think we talked about this too much. Let's go into car handling.
I'm very passionate about this, people. I've been waiting
Very.
for this game for years. You have no idea.
So have I, but I'm not gonna let the fact that I've been waiting for it for so long blind me of how the game really
listen,
is.
I've been waiting for a game like this so long. When I heard that Most Wanted came out again, I bought it instantly without looking at any trailers or reviews.
I remember.
And
on
what
PS3,
happened? All the
it
cars were
sucked.
free. There were no customization. Nothing. And it was called Most Wanted. How dare they do that?
They ruined the
Discriminate
name. They ruined
Oh,
it.
that's horrible. But anyway, I'm
The
gonna calm
handling.
down right now.
The handling, which is what makes or breaks the game.
The handling's not that bad though in the other Most Wanted.
I personally
If it's
had
like
a
that,
slight
fine.
issue. Let's say if you're driving, right, and you want to do a left turn. You turn left, right, and then as soon as you stop moving your analog, the car still turns. And then it stops turning. It's like, what the fuck?
Wait, what do you mean? What?
Yeah?
What do you mean?
You move it, right?
Yeah,
And then as soon as you stop moving, it still turns and then it stops.
That's realistic. You turn the wheel, you don't expect the wheel to come back to you, do you?
You move it yourself.
But you didn't move back, did you? You just
No,
left it.
because you can't do that. Because the car will just drift.
Maybe they think like if you turn left, the wheel will stay left and it'll slowly come back.
That's the same thing that I thought, but then I thought, why would
No.
you want to do that? This is a racing game. You ain't got time to be waiting for the wheel to spin back. You turn the motherfucker back.
Maybe they did that for people who have wheels.
Well,
why would you
not,
do that?
I'm not
There's-
using a wheel.
But what, wait a minute,
I'm
why
using a
would you-
controller.
Why would you use a wheel on Need for Speed when there's no cockpit view?
I don't know. That's retarded. I don't. Yeah, that's another issue.
If
No
anything
cockpit
from if
view.
anybody here works at EA, please put a cockpit view.
And there's no manual.
I would pay for that.
No manual.
Yeah, that's.
How you
annoying.
gonna drift in automatic?
I don't know. Put your foot down, turn left.
Oh, that's another issue. You cannot use the handbrake if you want to
shit.
drift.
Wait a minute.
You have to tap the brakes.
Wait. Hold your horses, my friend. Hold them back. Yeah?
Holding all 25
Because-
of them. I'm joking.
Mate, listen, I saw that you can change your handbrake. You can pick.
I did.
And they all do different things, apparently, according to these people that
I
I've heard.
changed them and I still can't drift them. I put it to strong, so the wheels lock up straight away.
No. You don't, not the slider.
I know you
can
can change
get
it. Yeah, I
different
know.
Handbrakes, I'm
I
saying.
know.
Need
So
for Speed. But let's just see what happens, right? So
All right,
that's
so-
our little opinion of Need for Speed, I guess, and what
Yeah.
we think about it and all this shit. And I hope they don't get the game wrong, because I really want to get this game and enjoy
yeah.
it. for fuck's
I
sake.
personally think that they'll rinse out the game. They'll milk it until there's
Dude,
no more milk for it to come
But
out.
they can't. They've
They are
announced that
gonna
they
milk
won't.
so that's dude.
Dude, they've announced that they won't put any microtransactions and shit in the game.
All right then, guys. So I think EA will completely rinse it out. They will give
I
us
think
about
they won't.
60% of the game, and the rest of the percentage, which is 40%. If you guys didn't know,
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
I'm hoping that they just make a
They
game
will just
good,
do
man.
DLCs. Like, oh, if you want to make your car go over 700 horsepower, buy this motherfucking DLC,
Yep.
and you can tune up this bitch to
By
go
the
up to
way, this
1,000.
DLC is already on the disc, so yeah.
Yeah,
I bet
it's already on the disc.
I bet
it
they'll do
is.
stuff like that.
Just like Destiny. Don't even get me started on Destiny.
I spit on your destiny.
I thought you was gonna say something else.
What? Like what? What would I say?
I spit on your. Anyways, guys,
All right, people, subscribe.
see you later, man. Peace. Let us know what you guys think. How Need for Speed will turn out. If it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be bad, I don't know. But I personally think if the crew were to release the game when the new update were
With
to
that
be
Wild Run
released
thing.
with the Wild Run thing, I think Need for Speed will have some trouble.
Nah.
Because the
Not at
graphics
all.
on the crew are gonna be good. The map's gonna be huge. They're gonna add monster trucks, drift spec, motorbikes. Dude, they have so much more stuff than Need for Speed does. So why shouldn't it? Why should it make someone else buy Need for Speed and not
Because
the crew?
Need for Speed is authentic. You get camera angle and stuff.
They're as authentic as Michael Jackson's nose, my friend.
And there are lots of them. They're interchangeable.
All right. Anyways,
Like when you smile, you have to, you know. But anyway, people, subscribe.
all right. Comment down below. Let us know what you think. If you think the game's gonna do good, hopefully, I mean, I hope it is. But yeah,
better do good.
Just gonna have to wait and see.
'Cause I'm gonna make a really angry blog
Or video.
or video.
All right. See you guys later, man.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Guns go off when I enter the building.